Washington is a lovable town because of the people, because of the water, because of the vibrant energy that's here to revitalize a wonderful small city in eastern North Carolina.
People here, whatever they do, they can somehow work that into your life and just make your life a beautiful collage.
An estuary is where fresh water from the mainland meets salt water from the Pamlico Sound. So right here we have the Tar River, which is fresh. We have the Pamlico Sound, which is the salt water, and they come together right about at Washington. So a type of water we call brackish, that mix of salt and fresh water, which makes it a perfect space for a nursery for the fish of the ocean. We have the second largest estuary in the continental U.S. So it's a pretty big deal, not only for us to talk about the idea of biodiversity and why diversity is important, but also to talk about, what that means to the rest of the ocean. We have some great interaction. We're able to talk to the kids about what they have in their own backyard, and they're able to see, the effects upriver and how that affects us downriver here in the estuary.
On hot days, visitors can explore the brackish waters of the Tar Pamlico aboard a free river roving tour.
This is one of the few rivers that has two names. Today, as you can see, is a beautiful day in Washington, North Carolina on the Pamlico River. And we're going to take a ride up and down the river and just see what we can see. And if you look at that second group of pilings, that is an occupied osprey nest. We basically just take a look at all of the environmental and historical and geographic landmarks that are around here, and you never know what you will see.
The boat tour was so cool and refreshing, the next day I decided to steer my own ship with the help of Inner Banks Outfitters.
Now what we have is a nice overcast morning. The river is very calm. It hasn't really woken up yet, so it's just kind of the perfect day to go out, especially like a beginner kayaker like yourself. You're gonna not have any issues with the river, and you're just gonna get to see a lot of cool things. You're gonna get to see turtles and fish jumping. You come to my shop in the morning, go out kayaking, paddleboarding, or you could rent a bike if you wanted to. When you come off the water, you can have a cold drink at Jack's, lunch, whatever you want in your kayaking clothes as you are. You can have a whole daycation right here. That's what we call it.
With live music, food, and drinks, Backwater Jack's Tiki Bar and Grill is definitely the perfect fun zone for adult relaxation and play.
When you're visiting the original Washington, I've been told by all the locals I have got to come by Bill's Hot Dogs and get 2 hot dogs. Let's go.
It's a staple in the community. We've been here since 1928, been at this location since 1934. This chili is what brings everybody back here. It's the original chili that Bill Jackson used when he originally started. The menu hasn't changed throughout the years. The only thing we've added is fountain drinks, a few homemade desserts. So other than that, that's it for the past 90-some years.
Okay, have a nice day.
I will try one of these famous hot dogs.
Good stuff.
We have a lot of local seafood, yes. Town on Main is a fun place with good food and good friends and good atmosphere and just a casual place in Little Washington.
Another great bet for casual dining downtown is Grub Brothers, where they serve seafood, sandwiches, and more. But when you're in the mood for more fine dining, head to the Hackney.
I would describe this restaurant as a little bit of Britain dropped into the heart of Eastern North Carolina. With the Art Deco feel here, I think there's a bit of glamour. We've taken this beautiful bank and brought a bit of London pizzazz to the design and the layout. Every bit of our produce is North Carolina. All of our fish comes from the North Carolina coast. All of our meat from other local farms. So yeah, we're all about supporting local.
As you can see, Washington has lots of options to satisfy your appetite for fun, food, and shopping. Places like Lemonade Gallery feature the works of local artists, Plus, you can get custom jewelry handmade or learn how to make your own.
We have about 18 or 19 artists currently showing in the gallery. We try to keep all of our artists from the area. That makes us special.
For upscale clothing, accessories, and art, visit the Secret Garden Gallery and Boutique. And if you're planning an overnight stay, check out what's upstairs.
It's called the Loft on Main. It's an Airbnb that I designed and furnished with kind of an eclectic mix of old pieces, new pieces, contemporary art that is done by us and some friends. So it's an extension of the gallery.
My name is Mary Malik, and I'm the owner of Wine and Words and Gourmet. We have wines from around the world, cheese from around the world, gourmet foods, all kinds of accessories and gift items, and always bringing new things in. What I try to do are to bring in things that nobody maybe would have the chance to taste, or, you know, open up their palate a little bit, share some of my favorites.
We have little shops, and what we do is we rent out spaces to other vendors. We have everything from candles and soaps, pet boutique, vintage jewelry. We run the business for people, and they don't have to be here. We do it all for them.
Anything you can think of, we try to have it.
Most people that come in here, they don't really know what to expect, and once they come, they always come back.
Say bye-bye.
New to downtown is the Harbor District Market.
We are in the Harbor District Market. We're an indoor farmers market, and we have small businesses that are flourishing here in this space. Everything here is locally made or grown. We've got farmers that come through, soaps, which are amazing, all kinds of crafts.
I can smell the butter from here.
All we use is cream cheese and butter.
So good.
My name's Arthur Jackson. This is my wife, Valerie, and we own Valerie's Gourmet Baked Goods.
What's this?
Pineapple coconut.
No, that one.
Triple chocolate.
That's the one I'm gonna take home. But what's that?
That's chocolate cheesecake in between chocolate cake, and the topping on this is a chocolate mousse. When you're done, you're gonna come get a piece.
The Harbor District Market is also a portal to learning about Washington's past.
This is the Washington Waterfront Underground Railroad Museum. We have exhibits and we have documents that will show you how, with the help of abolitionists who in Washington were white, black, a First American, Native American immigrant, they worked together with freedom seekers on the 143 plantations in the greater Washington area. And working with them, they were able to secure the freedom of many, many enslaved people.
The Turnage Theater is Washington's creative and entertainment hub, and its rare costume collection is a must-see.
I think every costume tells a story. The Gone with the Wind barbecue dress is probably the most recognizable thing I have.
So Jeff, you not only have costumes, but the accessories.
Yes. This is jewelry that the actress Natalie Schaefer owned. She was better known as Mrs. Howell or Lovey Howell on Gilligan's Island.
Skipper, do you love it?
I do.
We have a variety of entertainment that's on stage, from music to live theater, opera theater, big holiday concerts. So it's just a happening place.
When the sun goes down, the Wine Crate is where locals like to wind down.
We really were going for coffee bar meets wine shop. So just somewhere to hang out, more loungy than restaurant-y. A lot of our seating, of course, is plush couches and coffee tables, more so than high-top bar tables like you see most places.
Of the many historic homes you'll find in Washington, this former plantation home, Elmwood 1820, is perhaps the most enduring. Today, it's a welcoming and elegant bed and breakfast inn.
Elmwood has always been sort of the grand dam of Washington. She's always been very ornate. Lots of parties have been held here. So as a bed and breakfast, we continue to welcome guests from all around the world, as the house has since 1820. We have 5 active guest rooms right now. Each room has artifacts, history, magazines, and experiential components that help you step into the shoes of these characters while you're here at Elmwood.
So we're a bed and breakfast inn. We take our second B seriously. We want to make breakfast a fine dining experience. So we do it in multiple courses. Whenever possible, we use fresh local ingredients. We try to do as much as we can to really elevate the breakfast experience for our guests. Nobody's ever complained that I put too much cheese on here. All right, how are we doing over here?
So good.
Oh, good. I know, I tried.
We oftentimes forget what's in our own backyards and what's, just 20 minutes away or 30 minutes away or a couple of hours away. And we're proud to be part of a collection of properties and towns in North Carolina that is the perfect weekend getaway for North Carolinians.
For more information about how to spend your weekend in Washington, go to visitwashingtonnc.com.